In Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo, Rwanda-backed M23 rebels are still in control of swathes of territory. After months of stalled peace talks, both sides have agreed to get the ball rolling again. This is happening as the country, which is fighting the spread of the deadly Ebola virus, got its first batch of vaccines.
The Democratic Republic of Congo and the Rwanda-backed M23 armed group have agreed on a roadmap for peace talks. According to a joint statement published by Switzerland after hosting negotiations, the Eastern DRC has been driven by decades of conflict, with multiple armed groups fighting over its mineral-rich territory, including the M23, which seized swaths of the region last year. The two sides signed a US-brokered peace agreement late last year in the Qatari capital Doha, but fighting has continued. Following a new round of talks held in Switzerland last week, the two sides and their mediators said they had staked out a path forward. The talks held behind the closed doors from August 17 to August 21 also included representatives from the United States, Qatar, Switzerland, the African Union Commission and Togo serving as African Union mediator. Talks to bring about peace in the region will also help in creating awareness about the spread of Ebola. More than 16,000 doses of the Ervebo vaccine arrived in Democratic Republic of Congo as the country faces the deadliest Ebola outbreak in the history. The DRC's 17th Ebola outbreak, which has killed thousands of people, was declared on May 15, but is thought to have been spreading for several weeks prior. It has hit the region in the north and east, where the presence of the state is weak. Health infrastructure is largely lacking and myriad armed groups have roamed for decades. The World Health Organization announced that the DRC would receive a total of 70,000 doses of Ervebo vaccine produced in Germany. The vaccine, developed by the pharmaceutical company Merck, is approved against the Zaire strain of the virus, but not against the Bundibugyo strain currently circulating in the country. WHO experts still do not know whether Ervebo protects humans against the Bundibugyo strain, but early data, notably from animal trials, suggest it could offer some protection.
We have indeed realized that public health measures alone should be accompanied by other measures, in particular medical ones. And so, in our planning, we decided, on the advice of scientists, to use the Ervebo vaccine, the vaccine we all know, which has already been used several times and in particular very extensively during the 2018-2020 epidemic.
This month, WHO vaccine experts recommended a full-scale human trial of Ervebo, the only existing approved Ebola vaccine, to see if it offered cross-protection against the Bundibugyo strain. Two vaccines specifically targeting the Bundibugyo strain are in clinical trial phases. One is being developed by the US-based group Moderna, which uses mRNA technology, and the other by Britain's University of Oxford. Meanwhile, young people in the Congolese city of Beni rode bicycles and marched through the city to raise awareness and boost youth involvement in the response to tackle a deadly Ebola outbreak. The caravan, organized by young people with support of Congolese NGOs and the World Health Organization, followed a series of attacks on Ebola response teams in Beni and the surrounding health zones. Just last week, burial teams were attacked in Beni, leaving staff injured, and treatment centers have been burned in the hotspots of Mongbowalu and Rwampara. Beni was the epicenter of the 2018-2020 Ebola outbreak and has been hit again this year.
At the same time that the Ebola virus disease showed up, it has coincided with the sudden appearance of insecurity in the city of Beni. That's why you'll see that tensions are high. The population does not understand, but at least we are making efforts in neighborhoods where young people are getting involved. That's why the government really needs to help us. They have unlocked $50 million, $20 million, but so far, on the ground, there is no impact.
The current outbreak recently became the second deadliest ever, outpacing the 2018 outbreak just months after it was declared, and is on the track to become the largest in history, spreading several times faster than the 2014 West Africa outbreak. Sylvie Kalumbi, a leader of the One Girl, One organization, said that the caravan aimed to counter hostility towards health workers.
On the ground, when response teams arrive to do their work, there are young people who attack them so they are not able to do their job. So this activity is organized to show these young people that the disease really exists, and we must all join our efforts so that this disease can be eradicated.
Response teams in Ituri and North Kivu provinces have faced intense mistrust fueled by rumors and misinformation in a region also torn by violence from multiple armed groups. Tensions have emerged with local communities over handling the remains of the Ebola victims. Burial must be strictly supervised as the virus spreads by contact with bodily fluids, meaning corpse can remain contagious. Driven by the rare Bundibugyo species of the virus, for which there are no vaccines or treatments, the outbreak is the biggest in the DRC's history. A total of 2,557 deaths and 5,375 confirmed cases of Ebola have been registered in the DRC, according to the World Health Organization. Africa Bureau, WION, World is One.